Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is take 2 of this, but you don't know that. The first time I recorded this video, I went back and looked at it, and the screen is like not enough pixels because you can't read shit. So we're here. It's MAUL Blue. I've done 2 Heroism decks so far. Figured, you know what, switch it up, do some villainy. Having a lot of fun with this. It's different than Talzin, pretty similar, but I'm going to go through it. How do we start this? Emergency powers. Have you wanted your unit to be way bigger than it has any right to be? Have you ever wanted that? Have you ever thought, what happens when I give 5 experience tokens to Tribute? Good things. I assure you, only good things. Especially if you're playing against red-green. If you're playing against red-green, what are they going to do? Their one answer, Kid Fist those Aether Sprite, or punch through it. That's 2 answers, but really, which one's an actual answer there? Turn 1s. Your only real available turn 1s if you want the Force, which you kind of do when playing MAUL, crazily enough. After that, not a whole lot special. Drain Essence, more Force token. There's a lot of Force token usage in this deck, so having that, it's always a good option. Reven's Lightsabers. Do they always work? No, but is it that bad to pay 2 for a 2/2 upgrade, even if you're not getting grit out of it? It's not that bad. It's really not. And with MAUL, when you're doing the whole pinging thing, you ping your own unit sometimes. If they've only got 1 unit, slap a lightsaber on them. Bada bing, bada boom, they have grit now if they're a Sith, and there's a few Siths in this deck, so it works out. Grand Inquisitor, hidden, nice thing to have when you're trying to keep your units alive a little bit, to at least get the Force token, and then do cool things with it. Ogdo, turn 2, he works as long as you have a Force unit turn 1. You play that, swing, play Ogdo, you can ping your own Ogdo. Boom. It's crazy, I know, but it works. It's really not like a hard thing to figure out why he's there. Up next, no disintegrations. I mean, this kind of just plays into MAUL. Talzin players are going to do it, or Sing players are going to do it. Yeah, I think that's her name. You play no disintegrations, and then you do the 1 damage, or you give it -1/-1, or you defeat the unit with 1 or less health, whichever leader you're picking here, and you do that. Up next, Condemn. Have you wanted a card that at one point was at like $3 Canadian, and it's now at 20? This is your card. It's Condemn. It's that way. It's right up there. It's backwards on the camera. Yeah. I hope you guys got them before the price went into the sun. I don't know, like, it's a good card for sure, but damn, it went high. It's like the new Karis, except Karis is still high. Tribute, 3/5 Sentinel for a 4 cost with a good ability. Awesome. Their units are going to have to be bigger than they have any right to need to be. Like, yeah, they got to put a 7 damage unit down. At 4 resources, it's not happening. So then they just gotta either return them to your hand, kill them, or try and punch through them, and that's kind of tough. Tyrannus and Talzin's Assassin are other 2 4-drops. What do? They kill things. We're playing red-blue villainy. That's how this works. Shatterpoint. Guess what? You're not gonna believe this. It also kills things. Malik. He is not great to play on your flip turn. But when you're at 7 resources, you play him, follow that up with a 2-drop, Reven's Lightsabers even, because guess what? He's a Sith. And then, yeah, you got Topple. Topple's really cool when it works. When it doesn't, you resource the card because you're going to plot it anyways. It's not that bad. Anakin Skywalker. Bomb. Pong Krell. Bomb. Not the greatest, but he's so fun when he works. Sun. Bomb. You just start dropping bombs on their forehead. There's only so much they can do about it. And then Devastator. Indirect. Slap it around. 9 damage. They gotta kill it. They gotta answer it somehow. Let them figure it out. Sideboard time. Sideboard's really difficult. If you look at those 2 things somewhat in that direction, yeah. They're for space units. Why? How many space units do you see in this deck? None. Not enough, anyways, especially for early game. I mean, you've got Devastator if we're considering that, but if you're slapping a Devastator onto someone's nuts, You should be winning the game. Anyways, Sly Moore. Are they going wide? Is that causing you problems even with your pings that go everywhere? I have an answer. Sly Moore. Cham for those red-green players that like to ramp and swing at you. Any green players, really. The ones who want to ramp and then kill you with like a ignition. Single core, single reactor, something, ignition, yeah. And then the people who want to play pilots or big upgrades. Edoram Constable. It's a difficult sideboard to figure out, I'm telling you guys. Reading the card doesn't always explain the card, but in this case it does. You're going to see me play some games in a minute here. I'm going to win. I didn't want to play these extra games, I'm going to be honest. I wanted to try different stuff after this, but I am loving this deck. But I had to record again. So hopefully this time, all goes to plan. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in a second. Alright, Saw. I have yet to actually see somebody play Saw. So I'm excited to see how this goes. Just gonna ruin his Overwhelm thing with the Sage. Unless he has Saboteur. Which in that case makes my plan infinitely worse. He doesn't, he has that. Which already has Overwhelm. Off to a weird start. 4/7 for a 6 cost. What does he do? Yeah, so we're keeping the Sentinel. I'm liking these low health units. Keep playing them. Keep playing them. I kind of just gave him food for that thing, but what was my choice here? What was the real choice that I was left with? Yep. Okay. Pounce. Okay, this deck is strange. But I mean, he is kind of winning right now. So I can't even judge. Like, +4 for a 2 cost is... It's just ouch. Just recipe for disaster. Okay, what are the odds? Like, I wonder why I'm at 16 damage already. I'm going to need this Devastator to find out the outcome of this game. If he is a third Pounce... Okay. No third Pounce. One fish, 2 fish, dead fish, new fish. 8 damage for me to do, 6 damage for him to do. Yep, I think he's out of answers. Something tells me. He's out of answers, thank God. Because double Pounce is brutal. That's a fun deck. Like, building creatures is a questionable choice. But with the Saw ability, like, he was doing damage. He was doing a lot of damage there. Alright, well, next game. Alright, post-rotation Piet. Let's see it. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna mulligan even though I have a turn 1, because my turn 2 is bad. Let's just Okay. Condemn, I feel, is going to be important. So is no disintegrate. These are all important. I think I can put down the no disintegrations. I think having a ground presence just to nuke Piet is going to be important. And that just got worse. Cool. He does have the right droid. The droid everybody wants. Against a Sage. Okay, so this is just going to trade with that, and that's going to trade with that. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Don't have the Force, that's bad. Not having the Force right now, not great. Probably should have kept it, but I had no choice. So I'm actually just going to play Karis. And I can condemn that. 5, none of this maths well, as per usual. Condemn. The invisible hand, okay. That's dead. That's awful. That's just straight up bad. Yeah, that wasn't fun to deal with at all. If he has another, that's just like, you know, it is what it is type of thing. If he has a craving power, that'll help him a little bit. I'm representing a lot of damage. There it is, okay. And that's game. Welcome to Condemn. The card that went from being $2, $3 to being 20, 30, I think it's just 20. $20 Canadian. Yeah. Explain that. I mean, I don't think it was ever actually 3. It might have been closer to like 5. But still, Condemn is such a beautiful card. Alright, one more game. Let's see it. Alright, I have zero idea what to expect here. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to this. Mulliganing that, because turn 1, not real. There we go. Turn 1's. I don't know why it took him so long to claim. That was a big decision, I guess. I have topple. Do I want to just do 1 damage to a bunch of things? Do I want to not... Okay, well... Yeah, that's not happening now. I want to use Pong. I haven't gotten to use Pong much yet, so he's staying. We'll see how long he stays there, but... You know. Does he attack with the Interceptor Ace, or does he let me Shatterpoint it off the rip? I should just no Disintegrations so I can eat 9 damage. Yeah. I do think that means I'm going to... no. It's like I could just no Disintegrations in. Probably not a great idea. It's gonna beguile my Ogdo. What the hell, man? Nem's gonna be important for a leader that gives grit. Ogdo's going away because he's not performing. I MAUL, and then I get the force back. And then all is good. That can go away. Condemn is a thing that I probably want to do this turn. I have GI. I have Pong Krell next turn because I really just want to play him, so unless he drops a bomb on my forehead that I can't deal with, Pong Krell. Yes, play the Ventress onto your ship. Oh, he did do it. There you go. Little gift. Little parting gift. I'm going to take 1 damage now. I am kind of sad because it blanks the ability. And it's a weird interaction there. Okay, now I have the option to Malik and Drain Essence, or I have the option to Pong Krell. God, he's such a terrible person. Oh. Awesome. So that's getting Drain Essenced. But I don't have Malik anymore, so I'm actually just gonna... I want to play Pong, okay? Like, if MAUL was alive... He's not, but if he was, this would be a different scenario. But right now, I just have Pong Krell. And, like, what else would I do but Pong Krell? When you can Pong Krell, you do Pong Krell. Words to live by, I swear. If only I was playing yellow so I could shine Flareon. Time to do some sketchy shit. Doo-da, doo-da. He's gonna do a whole lot of damage there. I'm panicking now, guys. I don't know what to do. It was too much damage. That's so fun. I forgot that was an option. That's so much more fun. Hey, he gets his Ventress back. Oh god. Oh no. I'm gonna play the mallet because I have it, but that's a big ship right there. Ugh. I think I still have this. That's a fun combo though. I didn't even consider that he had another Corvus, let alone Corvus existed for a minute there. Yeah, it's a fun ship. What you gonna do? What can you do against MAUL? I mean, as far as doing something goes, yeah. Play a ground unit. Let me have fun. Let me swing Pongrella. My boy. My child. Yes. Yes. It's got 4 left. What does that mean? It means good things. Yes. Should I have done it that way? No. Wait. That first. Then that. And then I'm not going to resource because resourcing here is pointless. I did that wrong, but I got to kill something with Pongrella, so I'm happy. It's a good day. Oh. No, no. I mean, good news here is this doesn't win him the game. Because I just do that. We're losing. Oh no, we're losing. Yeah, I've won this. Yippee. See, when I sit up straight with decent posture, I'm out of the camera. But when I sit how I normally do, I'm pretty well in the camera. The deck works. The deck works. I keep going to look at the camera because the camera used to be here, and now the camera's here. You can't see where I'm pointing. It's there. You can see it. But anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. The deck works. It does cool things sometimes. And I think it's more fun than Talzin. So, here we are.